We live in a period where time is of the essence, and tasks at home need to be accomplished quickly and efficiently to match the fast pace of daily life. Most of us wouldn't be able to imagine not having a fridge or a vacuum cleaner. Aside from making our lives easier, they also display individual choice and are considered by some as status symbols. So, it is no wonder why there are hundreds of brands and appliances to choose from.
Welcome to another episode of Bazaar. How's it going? In this edition, we will venture through the world of the home appliance industry. We want to uncover how these products have created a highly competitive market. The domestic home appliance industry as a whole has grown at an unprecedented scale in recent years. We will take a look at some of its achievements and explore its role in the national economy. So, let's make ourselves at home in today's Bazaar.
In order to become more familiar with how this industry works, we took a trip to a company that specializes in production and maintenance of home appliances. SAM Electronics was first established nearly 3 decades ago. Originally, its goal was to offer after-sales services for home appliances and electronics for foreign brands. It partnered with a Korean brand and imported products such as television sets and refrigerators. Later on, this company began importing parts and assembling them under the license of this foreign brand. The Korean brand provided much of the technology and training necessary for assembly.
در حدود سال 75-76 اولین تفکرها برای راه‌اندازی خط تولید تلویزیون‌های رنگی با برند سامسونگ که برند اول دنیا در تلویزیون بود در ایران شکل بگیره. سهامداران تصمیم گرفتن این خط رو راه‌اندازی کنن و توی اولین مرحله چون یک محصول اول به صورت CPU یا محصول کامل وارد کشور میشه و بعد باید مرحله به مرحله شروع بکنن قطعات رو در داخلی سازی بکنن، اصطلاحاً SKD، بعد CKD و بعد مرحله تولید کامل. ما بعد از مرحله CBO اولین کاری که انجام دادیم این بود که خطوط تزریق پلاستیک رو وارد کشور کردیم.
Soon after, the company established another branch entirely for after-sale services. It offered repairs, guarantees, installation and delivery, just to name a few. These services stretched to products such as refrigerators, air conditioners, television sets, audio and visual accessories, and so much more. However, after the presence of the Korean brand faded in the country, it used this knowledge and experience to launch its own production line. The goal was to make products that matched the same competitive quality as the previous items assembled. This, of course, required a lot of research and more technology.
The Korean brands were eventually strong-armed by the US-imposed sanctions to leave the country, and a big void was created where their products had previously flooded the domestic market. That was roughly 2 years ago, but funny enough, it was a blessing in disguise. The exit of these foreign brands paved the way for domestic manufacturers to regain a reasonable share of the home appliance market.
The foreign brand left its infrastructure in place after it officially stopped doing business in the country. This manufacturer used massive investments to further develop this infrastructure for productions. Now, this company has grown into a major manufacturer that has saved the country millions in imports.
هر چقدر جلوتر رفتیم سرمایه‌گذاران به دلیل اینکه با این روش میتونستن اون هزینه‌های واردات رو کم بکنن، مالیات و اون هزینه‌هایی رو که اصطلاحاً به گمرکی کالا اطلاق میشه کاهش بدن، از طرف اشتغالزایی بیشتری در کشور ایجاد کنن و در سوی دیگه ماجرا برند سامسونگ برند معتبر دنیا بود که ما باید یه تصمیم میگرفتیم که این برند رو به صورت رسمی و قانونی در کشور داشته باشیم، چون هم حق مصرف کننده و مشتری ایرانی بود و هم از طرفی ما اگر این کار رو نمی‌کردیم موجبات خروج ارز از کشور میشد، اونم به صورت غیر قانونی. پس تصمیم بر این گرفته شد که خطوط تولید مرحله به مرحله راه اندازی بشه.
But the road to becoming a manufacturer was not easy. It began collaborating with research-based firms and academic institutions to increase product quality. Moreover, it continued to gradually obtain more production line technology, allowing them to increase their productions.
در تمام اینچ‌ها تلویزیون در واقع میزنه و همینطور مانیتور. در گروه دوم گروه محصولات برودتی هست که الان ما تا نهایتاً هفته‌های آینده خط محصولات با برند مادر خودمون که برند سام باشه رو در گروه یخچال و فریزر و سایت بای سایت خواهیم داشت. همینطور گروه شوینده ها رو داریم که شامل ماشین های لباسشویی در اصطلاحاً ظرفیت های مختلف خواهیم همین الان تولید کردیم و روانه بازار کردیم و خط بعدی که انشالله خواهیم داشت خط جاروهای برقی هست.
Some of the technology it uses for productions has been imported into the country. Home appliances are considered high-tech, and the majority of the components making up these products are manufactured in Iran. However, there are some items that still need to be imported to complete certain products. The manufacturer has an entire branch dedicated to research and development as well as quality control. Here, the national and international standards for quality products are implemented. Additionally, this company has received its operation permits from the Ministry of Industry and the National Standardization Bureau, among other licenses. In addition to creating numerous job opportunities, this company is a major exporter of home appliances and after-sales services as well.
Iran's home appliance and electronics industry has been growing by leaps and bounds in recent years. In fact, the home appliance industry saw a 78% growth spurt last year alone. In 2019, the government banned imports of home appliances, which consequently energized local productions. This initiative was also helpful in generating millions of dollars in the years that followed.
With regard to the home appliance industry, the government and industry participants have focused on product quality using domestic resources. The goal was to transform the country into an exporting hub for home appliances.
به طور میانگین صنعت لوازم خانگی کشور تقریباً از سال 91 92 به طور میانگین در سال 320 میلیون دلار صادرات داشته. حالا در یه سالهای کم بوده، در یه سالهای زیاد بوده. طبق آمار ما مثلا اگر ظروف رو هم داخل اون صنعت لوازم خانگی، لوازم آشپزخونه رو بیاریم، به طور میانگین ما 350 میلیون دلار رو در صادرات داریم که این کافی نیست. قطعاً پتانسیل کشور بالاتر از ایناست.
Iran's Home Appliance Industries Organization has taken major steps to help support this sector. It was created in order to link manufacturers with regulating bodies as well as relevant executive branches. It also works directly with Iran's Trade Promotion Organization.
انجمن صنایع لوازم خانگی ایران تقریباً بالغ بر 40 ساله که فعالیت داره، از تأسیسش میگذره. چیزی هولوش 250 واحد تولیدی صنایع لوازم خانگی کشور و تولید کنندگان قطعه مرتبط رو در واقع شامل میشه. انجمن صنایع لوازم خانگی ایران چیزی حدود بالای 85% سهم بازار لوازم خانگی کشور رو در واقع اعضاش به عهده دارن.
The Home Appliance Industries Organization categorizes its products as energy-consuming items and non-energy-consuming products. Such items include kitchenware and dishes that hold a large portion of the domestic market and are locally produced. The second category is energy-consuming products, which is further broken down into large and small items. Some use gas to operate, such as water heaters and stove cookers. According to the organization, these products are domestically produced and no longer depend on imported technologies.
Domestic production of home appliances has been on the rise in recent months. Some manufacturers have even posted a 100% increase in their output. That's good news if you are shopping for home appliances, but it is also good news for exports. In fact, around $54 million worth of goods were exported in the first 2 months of this year alone.
Iran's Home Appliance Industries Organization created a new association with the Vice Presidential Office of Science and Technology. This new association directly connects universities and research-based companies to the home appliance industry. The aim was to provide a birthplace for new technology and research that would elevate home appliances while increasing market competition. Iran already exports a large amount of home appliances each year. Destinations include Afghanistan, Central Asia, North Africa, and Europe. The government plans to increase these exports to $600 million by the end of this year.
صادرات خوبی رو به منطقه داریم. کشورهای مثل عراق، افغانستان، کشورهای CIS، آسیای میانه شمال ایران و همچنین شمال افریقا در واقع صادرات داریم.
The country has numerous competitive advantages in this industry. It has an abundance of raw material and know-how for manufacturing home appliance parts. Iran also possesses a talented and highly educated workforce and affordable energy. The US-imposed sanctions have had a marginal impact on the industry. However, the sanctions have given the country a chance to look inward and discover its own domestic potentials for production.
به هیچ عنوان تحریم خوب نیست. یه سری ولی مزیت‌ها رو به ناچار در کشور ایجاد کرد. اونم چیه؟ ما بحث تعمیق ساخت داخله. یعنی شما در شرایطی وقتی قرار میگیری که میبینی چاره‌ای نداری و دسترسی به هیچ جا نداری، هیچی برات اویلیبل نیست، مجبوری خودت یه سری کارها رو دیگه انجام بدی. خوشبختانه این تولید انواع اقسام ترموستات‌های در واقع مورد مصرف، کندانسور، اواپراتور، عرض شود خدمتتون فن، موتورهای کوچک مورد نیاز صنایع لوازم خانگی کوچک، در خیلی از اینها یا حتی در بخش ورق، فولاد مبارک که خیلی از به هر حال تو اینا رو، یا افزایش سهم تولید آلومینیوم در کشور، اینا به هر حال چیزایی بود که اتفاق افتاد و قابل انکارم نیست. یا تولید برد الکترونیک، انواع اقسام بردهای الکترونیک در کشور الان واقعا داره طراحی میشه. حتی نمایشگرها، دیسپلی ها مثلا دو کشور تولید داره میشه.